I obsess about watching the sky develop, and I can't help but wonder if your mind's ahead yet. Or are you still fascinated by all the wrong things? But who am I to tell you what thoughts you should be conjuring?
Hi, my name's Thea and I'm here today with GUAP.
I was about to be quiet and just listen, think again. And I speak for every woman in this creative industry when I say we have as much right to self-expression as these men. And if you're clued up about the energies, you might just find...
A writer and actress first, and a writer and kind of a filmmaker, I guess, by accident. I've been doing it since I was like literally a toddler. I don't know, I just always had like this big imagination, and I think I just enjoyed storytelling, which is obviously the essence of acting, telling another story. So I don't know, that's just where it came from. It's just an element of play, do you know what I mean, that carries on as you grow up. So yeah, it wasn't really like a moment, like I didn't see something and be like, oh, I want to act. It just kind of developed over time, I guess. I really enjoyed doing the Jacob Banks shoot with Kay, because we created our own physical theatre movement, and I think, yeah, I really like doing that one.
Girl, look at your beautiful smile. Yeah. Let's see how good you gon' style. And you ain't going back to that nigga no more, no more. No more, no more.
Run is about male indecision, and a take on that. It's not like about it as a whole subject, but it's just a take on a situation that includes male indecision. Does that make sense? I'm not going to explain the whole story to you because you need to watch it. But yeah, check it out. It's only about 7 minutes. And yeah, I think I made a conscious decision at the beginning. The women, including my character, are talking about genetics and eye colour, which is very important in film because there's a whole big thing about female characters only talking about men in films rather than talking about the various other topics that are in the world other than men. So I made sure that they weren't talking about. I think I was, even though I was in a film, I don't know, I think you have to create your own work, do you know what I mean? So I just wrote something. It started from like a short kind of prose poetry, I guess, kind of piece, and then I developed it into a narrative, because otherwise, like, I don't know, a lot of people my age are like, I don't know, who, like, people send me scripts and stuff and I don't really like a lot of them, like, to be honest. I've got to be honest, do you know what I mean? It's not anything about their writing skills, it's just things that stories I don't want to tell at this point in my life, do you know what I mean? I'd rather tell things differently. So yeah, I wanted to write something, so I did, and then I directed it. But luckily, I would say I more co-directed it with the guy who shot it, Olan, because I really trust him, so I don't have to worry, so I don't have to check the frames and stuff when I'm working, which is better for me as an actress, because it's hard. It's two different ways to tell a story, do you know what I mean? Like when you're acting, it's very much, you're not conscious about what you look like or what it looks like, so it's easier in that sense to trust your camera guy, which I did. So yeah, that was cool.
One thing before we
I don't really like spoken word anymore, which is why you don't see me doing it often anymore. It's really different. I think when I first did it, my friend really encouraged me to do it because he was starting his own platform. It was when it was just first starting to get popular, so the only people really doing it were like George the Poet, and that's it at the time. I think that's all I was aware of anyway. So yeah, I kind of went that way because of my friend, and at first I remember it being very difficult because it's actually you on stage and it's you performing, whereas with acting it is elements of yourself, but it's more so a character, so it's easier to, I don't know, it's less self-conscious, I guess. But being there as a writer and a spoken word performer or whatever, it is very much yourself. So yeah, I did find that challenging at first.
Right now, right now, right now. Well, we ain't been in for a while.
I think that's the thing I prefer. No, maybe not prefer. I think that's the thing that's easier about writing, because it's almost like a release. So acting is, I guess, as well, but it takes more to get to the point in acting, whereas with writing it's quite immediate. So whatever you're feeling or I'm feeling at the time, you can. It's like therapy, I guess, self therapy in a way. So when my dad died, I was meant to be at National Youth Theatre, which is like a 2-week summer course for acting, but I found out he died on the first day of that course, so I couldn't finish the course. So instead I did that slow storm piece. So yeah, I think I just had to get it out, because I think I couldn't really relate to anyone at that time, so I found it easier to write about it.
Because I've realised the only thing opposites attract is lust, but that magnetic force isn't as strong as the spontaneity of an artist's love. Maybe I should find myself one.
I'm going to play at the moment with Old Victim Voices, which will be showing throughout the whole of August, which is cool. I'm the lead as well, so that's fun. Yeah, so everyone can come and see it. The tickets are free. They come out on Wednesday, 22nd. I don't know when this is coming out, but 22nd. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. In terms of future stuff, I'm definitely going to write another short, probably after rehearsals are done. I don't know, like, I just come up with stuff randomly, I think. 5 years. What's that? How old would I be? 27? Yeah. 27! I think definitely. Definitely like on you guys' screens, man. 100%. Or my and not or and I don't know, having written something. And I might write a play. But definitely like just more work, I think, under my belt, and I don't know, maybe like nominated for Rising Star, BAFTA. Do you feel me? Yeah. I don't know. Good stuff. I think, I don't know, success is happiness to me. Like, as long as I'm creating work and I'm telling stories that matter to people and that provoke thought, then I don't know, that's success. And I'm obviously having income as a result of it. Then yeah, that's success to me, I think.